everybody, Nostalgic here, and welcome to another episode of Custom Spotlight. Today, we are taking a look at a very specific character from the realm of Thomas and Friends, introduced to the Thomas the Tank Engine lore in 2015's movie, The Adventure Begins. So, here he is, the one and only character that's very impossible to make, Glynn. So, Glynn is a Coffeepot engine, as you can probably tell, and he uses a various array of parts which are kind of hard to get your hands on, so let me explain here. The chassis here is made with a fake-along chassis, and more specifically, is the chassis of Blue Henry's tender. Now, other than the chassis being from a fake-along item which is really hard to get your hands on, the footplate is actually from a legit item. So, here it is. You've probably seen this Thomas before. I call him the dollar store Thomas. So, the footplate is from that, a dollar store Thomas, and heavily modified as well, as I tried to make a dollar store Thomas into my own OC, but ended up failing altogether. Now, as for Glynn's front, and even more so his face, they wear the back half of a salty and a gator face. Now you're probably wondering, where the hell did you get a backside of salty? Derek, of course, because this part here is the front part of a take-along salty. And I use the back part of a take-along salty for this specific custom. And now it's time for the Coffeepot boiler itself. And you're probably thinking, it's gotta be from a party popper, right? Or did you try and get an exact replica online? Nope. Because, to tell you the truth, this is where today's video shoutout comes in. Today's video shoutout goes to Jake BC10, baby! So, if you don't know, Jake BC10 is a friend of mine. And he's a really good friend. We've been friends for a few years now, from schoolyard chums to just now being very good friends. He's my little buddy, actually. So, other than what I'm saying right now, the fact that he's my buddy and all, he's actually made me some 3D printed stuff. And I can show you an example right now. This keychain right here was made by him. And I customized it myself. Other than that, he has also given me my own Roblox sprites. Seriously, this guy's a legend. Now, other than that, he has also given me my very own Rammy. Yes, I am not kidding, my very own Rammy. Because here's the thing, he wanted to buy me a Rammy at one point, but he decided to give me a specialized one. And I'm happy with the result. It's very good, and I appreciate him a lot. And please do not bother him for 3D prints, okay? Just make sure you give him your love and support. His channel will be linked in the description, and also, he's made me the 3D printed boiler for Glynn. So, with that, back to the video. Yes, guys, that is correct. As you've seen in this little promotional skit, Jake BC10 actually made me this boiler. And it took a couple of tries, too. He gave me a small one, he gave me a big one, and then he gave me the third one, and it was just right. Now, doesn't he look good? Now, I sprayed him red, his color. I gave him his number 1, thanks to some paint pens. And as for the boiler, I sprayed that as well, but I also painted this top part silver. This part up here was painted gold, and these boiler bands are painted in yellow. And that's gonna do it for Glynn. In all honesty, this is one of the simplest customs that would have been made if it weren't for me just needing the boiler. But hey, this is the best custom I think I've ever made. It's very simplistic in design, and that's what I like about it. So, if anything, this is a nostalgic win. And in all on it, and I'm going to say it again, please give your love and support to my friend Jake BC10. He's the one who made this video possible. So with that, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. This is Nostalgic signing off and reminding you all that nostalgia never dies.